How's everybody doing today? I want to welcome you to our commercial, our first one for the holiday season. We're moving into the holidays quickly. Before you know it, Thanksgiving, Christmas will be here. And I know we just moved out of summer. It rained so much it didn't seem like we really had a summer. I had to bush hog my grass to get it down, it'd get so high. I hope nobody else had that problem, but it seemed like I was cutting my grass every 4 or 5 days. But I'm glad to see it cooling down, and I'm glad to see the holidays heading in. If you've seen our commercials before, you know we're the Jewelry Exchange, and we specialize in diamonds. We do certified appraisals, we do insurance replacements. We also do repairs here, we replace stones, and we do custom work on watches, do watch batteries. But I'm going to start with what I know the ladies love best. We're going to show some of our diamond goods today. We build these rings in all different sizes and all different qualities. And what I mean by that is you can vary the price of a ring like this by the quality of the center stone. You might like this same ring, you might like it to cost a little more, a little less, or you might like it to be bigger. We can also make the same ring with a different size or a different shape center stone. So remember, if there's something you want you don't see, you just ask us. Because of us doing the State Farm insurance replacements and the one for Jewelers Mutual, those are two of the biggest companies in the world for insurance. We're able to get most any piece of jewelry, and we can produce anything you want. If you got a picture of something you want, just bring it in, show it to me, and we'll try to make it. Here's another piece we're going to show. This is a simpler ring. It's a emerald cut. It's set what's called a Tiffany mounting. This one was at $1,850. We're going to let this ring go for $1,500 for all the viewers out there. The piece I've got here has little sapphires in the side, and it's set with a center stone that once again can be varied in shape, size, quality. And if you wanted this made exactly the same as this, but 3 times bigger or twice as small, that can be done. And old age is sneaking up on me. I'm going to have to go to my reading glasses. We're going to get up close today. But I wanted to see the detail on this. This is one of my favorite rings that we build. This one has a bezel set emerald cut diamond, and it's surrounded by what's called a halo. It also has diamonds in the shank of the ring, and the camera might be able to pick this up, but underneath there are even diamonds in the prongs, and the little prongs that hold the top on. So there is no detail that has been neglected on this ring. We can get as complicated or we can go as simple as you might need, but this one has an absolutely beautiful center stone. It's in 18 karat gold. This isn't a super expensive ring, but it isn't a really inexpensive ring. But if you've come and looked at this one, the price we're going to let this one go for will be $6,950. And girls, I'm selling this one so cheap, you might not get paid this week if somebody buys this one. We're going to have to work for free if they get this one. This piece is made with a princess cut center stone, and it looks like it has half moons on each side, and they are surrounded by bezels, and it's a very beautiful piece. It's about 0.73 carat. It's got a 40-point center stone. We'll let this ring go for $2,150. Now, I'm not going to take time to give all the prices today, or I'm never going to get everything on the commercial. But I do want you to remember, if you've looked at these prices, seen these pieces before, we're not raising the prices so we can lower them. We're going to give you a deal. This is a beautiful piece here, a little bit smaller gauge ring, but very, very beautiful and very good detail. And bezel sets are always popular. This one has a bezel set center stone, half carat. It's got stones in the side, the shank, which is the ring part of the ring, call that shank. Then it has the halo. This piece will go for about $2,100. Now, the thing that we specialize here at the Jewelry Exchange is not only diamonds, but estate jewelry. This piece is in 18 karat gold. It is an antique piece. It's a European cut diamond. It's 3/4 of a carat of diamond, and it has about I'd say it has around a carat total weight. This piece, I want you to listen real good. This is in 18 karat gold, 3/4 carat, crystal clear center stone, This piece will let go for $1,850. And remember, to get that price, you better say that you saw me on the commercial. Now, while we're messing with estate jewelry, I want to show we get some beautiful filigree pendants in. This is in white gold. We get some pieces in yellow gold. This one is in yellow gold. It's got some nice diamonds. And if you price these, this is a hard bangle, we'll let this piece go for $890. You heard me right on that. Because I know if you know what gold's selling for now, a bangle of this weight with no diamonds is selling for almost $800. These are estate pieces from our section. These is a pendant with diamonds in it. This piece we'll let go for $350. Now this is a piece that's a little more elaborate, but it was done with a 1.13 carat center stone. It is a pear shape, and it's surrounded by diamonds, has a nice chain on it. This piece we'll let go for, it's going to kill me to do this, we'll let this one go for $4,000. And I don't believe you can buy a center stone of this quality, a 1 carat, for under $6,500 in town, just a center stone. This stone was taken out of an engagement ring somebody had years ago, and it was put into this pendant. And this is an estate piece, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And if you come in, we'll show you the clarity grade on it, the color, and you will really appreciate this stone. Also, it has a nice length to width ratio on the center stone on the pear shape, which gives you that teardrop shape everybody looks for. Now this is a diamond bracelet. This is before they called them tennis bracelets. It's got engraving on the sides of the bracelet, hand engraving. It is set with absolutely beautiful clear stones. It has a 5 carat total weight. This piece, I'm going to pull it out because I want to make sure I get this right. Because when I say it, it's going to be the price. This piece, we'll let go for $6,000. Try to buy 5 carats of VS stones, GH color, for that kind of money. It's impossible to do. We're going to go back to some estate rings here. This will be the deal of the day. This is an absolutely beautiful piece that originally sold for around $3,900. I'm going to let this piece go for $1,900. It's not because there's something wrong with it. It's not because it's low quality. It's because this is one that we got, and I tried to tell people, don't let your emotions overrule your good sense. This is one that came from a divorce. They were mad, told me what they wanted, I paid them. So I'm going to pass that savings on to you. Oh, that's another thing. If you ever have a piece that you've been left in an estate, and you're not sure what it's worth, you don't have an appraisal, you bring the piece in, I'll look at it, and I will evaluate it for you. I had 2 ladies in yesterday, and I spent about an hour with them, and I looked at a lot of pieces, and I do that when I have the time. And after I finished, they had enough information. I told them those pieces, instead of dismantling them, one of them was a big man's ring. And those are hard to sell because most men have their wedding band in 1 ring. Most women have what, 500 rings? But you know, a man usually has his wedding band and a ring, so a little harder to move. But my advice to them was try to sell that piece to an individual. Then I told them what each stone was worth and what they were. And when we got through, she wanted to know what she owed me. I said, no, we just do that as a service for you. It's sort of a courtesy for you. So I'll be glad to help you. Now, don't come in on December the 23rd. And we're going to have to come back after Christmas if you want me to spend that much time. But I will be glad to look at anything. And if you do need help with insurance replacements, come see us on those too. Now, silver is something that is really big and something we move a lot of. But to give you an example, this ring here, $79. The one in the center, $49. This one here, I guess compared to those, we could give it to you free, but you wouldn't respect us if we did that, so this one will be $35. We have a lot of silver. We have an antique and estate silver section now. There's too much to pull out of the case to show you, but you need to come in. We have all sorts of things unique, like this piece here. Nice heavy gauge silver. We'll let this piece go for $40 bucks. I mean, and it's heavy duty. That's from the estate section. Now, also, I like things that are different, very unique, but you'll have to come see this one to appreciate it. This was made in the 30s or the 40s. It's got black onyx beads, but the center, and I hope the camera can pick this up, this is red coral carved into the shape of a rose. It's illegal to import it. It's illegal to harvest it now. But this was back before that. This was when it was legal to get these pieces, but it is such a beautiful piece. You have to see it to appreciate it. And this piece will let go for $650. And remember, this is something you can't even buy. Speaking of pearls, we do a lot of pearls. We do fresh water, we do salt water, but these are two different quality pearls. And if you'll look, you'll notice the lower set, if I can keep it as a lower set, has a little bit more luster. The top set still has luster, but not quite as fine as that. When you price pearls, they're priced according to if they're salt water, how round they are, how matched they are. If you have any questions about pearls, you come in and I'll be glad to explain the differences. Now, these are something I've had calls for, and so I try to keep a set in all the time, but these are South Sea pearls. These are not costume jewelry. They are not plastic balls that are painted. These are genuine South Sea pearls, and it has a diamond clasp. We'll let this set go for $3,200. That's for somebody that wants a really, really fine set. And then these are Tahitian pearls. Tahitian pearls are black, and they come in tints of a greenish black, a bluish black, and a more blacker black, but they have good luster, and these are not dyed. They are natural, and they have a nice diamond clasp. We'll let this set go for, oh boy, I'm going to let these go for $2,700. And if you go out and price these, you'll see the bargain that you're getting. Now, the one thing I want to stress to everybody out there is the estate jewelry is a big part of ours. We've got diamond necklaces. We have exquisite diamond earrings. If you're going out on something fancy, we have some great solitaires in our estate section. And we have watches. These are in rose gold. We have them in stainless. We have them in yellow gold. We have them in stainless and yellow. Rose gold's become very popular. And we have ladies' watches in ceramic and rose gold and all the other colors. All Citizens are 30 to 50% off. And I know everybody's been through summer. Remember, if you need money, we still buy and have always bought gold. Grandpa's tooth, tore up herringbone, a good piece intact, and if you have a nice piece I'm going to resell, bring it in, we'll evaluate it for you. We appreciate you listening, and come see us.
To advertise your business on TV, contact Elliott Media at 706-529-4237